Hello, okay, hi everyone. Hello, my M&Ms. How are we doing? How are we? Some plastic stuck to my leg from another video I recorded today. How are we doing? How are we feeling? How has our week been? How has our month been? How has the year been? If you're back in school, you're starting school, how's that going? If you started a new job, how's that going? I feel like I get the love from y'all, but I don't hear from y'all as much in the comments, so I would love to hear more about your lives if you're willing to share. If you just want somebody to say hey to, y'all know I always say hey back, but welcome to another ASMR video. My name is Maya Miraculous. This is my new microphone. It works quite well. I'm loving the quality we're getting from this. This is phenomenal. I don't often do videos in soft-spoken voice, but in order to know if y'all are gonna enjoy these videos, I figured I'd ask. For tonight's content, today, depending on what time of day you see this, we are going to be putting together a Ferris wheel, a 3D Ferris wheel. It's a wooden figure. Are you excited? I'm excited because I believe the last time we collectively came together to assemble something, it was a piano. That's right, because before my hiatus, I had purchased another wooden assembly kit, but it was from Dollarama. Not that there's anything against that, it's just the wooden pieces are laser cut. I believe they all are, but they're imprecisely cut. And even though I resorted to using glue and stuff to finally assemble the carousel, it was a no-go. So I might just get one of these brands. They are a bit more costly, but they're so fun. I'm just taking off the plastic. The difficulty is 1.5 stars. They say not to use any glue. This is going to be backwards because I am recording with the camera facing me today. I'm not dolled up. Wasn't feeling the whole shebang. So this is I'm not too sure what this is, but this is the packaging for it. There's no instructions. Can you guess the letter? Did you guess the word? Let's do another one. Alright, let's get this out of the package. It always looks very simple, and then when I get to taking everything out, there's a bunch of pieces. The instructions are right here. I'm gonna go ahead and give this another snip. Try and get this side open, or any side open, in all honesty. These scissors are not the sharpest. Okay, I got that side. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just use my nail. That didn't go as expected. It barely opened the... Okay, I'll just get this side and we're just gonna... They give you sandpaper. I like that. I already like that a lot. So we have 4 sheets of wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a lot. This is quite a lot. I didn't even actually get like a desk set up for this. So this is, oh, sweet. I'm gonna bring this down a bit so y'all can, oh, sorry. So y'all can see better. Okay, I'm sorry. This is still not the best height, but I think it's better than before. These are our instructions. So it goes up to number 9. There's 9 steps. It looks like assembling the carriages or the carts are going to be the most time consuming. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and pop these pieces out and come back. And we're going to see what's going to happen. Taken out 1 piece so far and I already love this. Like the sandpaper is such a good way to go, like with wood, because it's laser cut, and I always say that. Like, listen to this, it's so crispy. So good. I'm very excited right now to see how this pans out. Okay, back to work. Okay, then we have these like pieces. This is supposed to be the front and side, and then these are like the seats to hold it up on both sides. We also have a street light, and it's just really cool. Like all of the things we got going on here. We're gonna go back to popping these out. So, I believe I touched on it in my other video, but with the hiatus, it's just been a personal battle for myself, not with anything against the channel or y'all specifically. I'm a person who likes to give things my full attention, and with that being said, I take the content I make seriously. And I don't want to ever create something I'm not proud of myself when it comes to something I'm doing artistically or just creatively in that sense. And these videos were a huge part of that. And since I was having like some just self-doubting, reflection moments, I realized that I had to take that break for myself, not because I wanted to, because I had to, because when I would sit down and still try to create content for y'all, or try to force myself to go out of my way to create something, I would often watch it back in post, revisit the video, revisit the shots I took, and they all had the same outcome. It's just I was not happy with the work. I was not happy with the current state I was at, emotionally, mentally, and I didn't want that to come through in the videos. This is meant to be relaxing for y'all. This is meant to be a safe space for y'all, and to bring any negative energy into the environment would be going against that. So I just took my time, not getting this microphone to work beforehand was also another big add to my stresses. But yeah, I just wanted to reflect, and I think I definitely have done that. Don't get me wrong, it still is a bit nerve-wracking being back and like facing my challenges head on, but I think that's also like the journey of life, right? There are gonna be issues that arise, challenges that present themselves, and it's not like how fast or how swiftly you overcome them. It's more so, what do you do to handle it, you know? Here I am. I've always had y'all in my mind. I literally go on stories and I'm like, oh, I could use this for a video, or I could use this for this video, and I've just been jotting the ideas down. And since the other ones are going to take more time, this was more of a sporadic impulse. Today, I decided that I would get this piece out, and plus I also am so excited to see it in its entirety. I love making these. I feel like these are my new versions of puzzles. I'm not going to throw out the board because they do have letters, and it's going to be essential in the instructions. Although they all have pictures as well, but you know, it's the joy of it. Okay, so those are those, and then I'm just taking out the straight line. This is gonna be so fun. Okay, so that's 2 sheets down. I'm gonna get started assembling the carriages first because I know that's going to be a bit of work, so I have to build 12 of them. So I have to, it's basically telling me that I have to assemble these 2 rectangular pieces. One has X's on it, the other does not. You can see it closer. And it's the C2 is going to go on the sides, and then the blank one goes on the bottom, which makes the most sense. They have the picture right here, and then we're going to add the other thing at the end. And yeah, so let's do the first one. This could be sanded, but it's fine. Okay. Fits so beautifully. And then this one also has necks on it. We're going to put that one right there. And then take a blank one, put it at the bottom. Take one of these. Okay, welcome back. So this is what I've gotten done so far. We have our bench with our light. The Ferris wheel is going to be right here. It's actually not that large in comparison to what I thought it would be. This is the Ferris wheel. I've done like the first part The instruction is going to be to attach these two. And then I have all of the individual little carts that are going to go on the Ferris wheel set up. They all look like this, relatively about this small. So right now the second step, which is just going to be assembling these two sides together. There is no design, so at least I don't have to worry about a front and back panel too much. We're just gonna go ahead and put these pieces in, and then I have to put another circular part on this side so that it stays secure as well. And I love that literally everything in here, like I'm not trying to advertise for this brand, although I could if they asked me to, but everything is literally wood. The wooden dowels hold it in place, and it's incredible. I love that there's even extra pieces in case the lamp broke. They have an extra lamp piece. There's an extra piece for the carriages, you know, in case one goes missing. We also have extra pieces even just to connect the Ferris wheel itself, which is amazing. So yeah, there was a little cutout there, but I wanted it in post. I was getting a little carried away. I had to get the phone out and start recording again. So now we have this part done. Love it. Step 3 was to connect this piece, and it's supposed to go in the middle. So it kind of just fits in there. Almost. I want it to be an exact matchup. Okay. So that's what that's supposed to look like in the picture. And then I have to go plus sign, flower, minus sign, rod, minus sign. So plus sign, rod, minus sign, and then we have the big piece that's gonna hold everything over. So maybe it actually would be easier if we just go like this, like that over. It's okay. I don't know if it's supposed to go in all the way. It probably is. This piece goes over it as well. This piece goes over it as well, as soon as I can get it on. Okay, got it on. Then we use the larger minus sign, which is this piece right here. That is my cat outside my door, y'all. I don't know if I want her around all of these pieces because she's definitely going to be a bit messy. So we're gonna finish this up, and then it's actually her feeding time, so I'm gonna have to go and feed her. Just attaching the last piece on for this side. This part's secured in, and I'm in love with this. We're gonna do the other side. Plus sign again. Okay. Slap that on first. Secure everything in place. This piece goes on second. Just kind of wiggle that on. Okay, now she's on there. This piece goes again. Great. And then this piece. And we secure it in. Okay. Are y'all seeing this right now? This is pretty freaking awesome. I think I have to add the carriages in now, so I'm not gonna add it to the piece just yet. Yeah, so I have to manually put every carriage in, like in the instructions. and then I'm supposed to attach it in. I thought this was gonna be one of the ones that's spun, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Oh, she's moving. Wait, y'all. We do have some movement. This can spin. Holy moly! She can move. She can move. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. Okay. This is very exciting. If that's the case and she does move, I'm just gonna secure it in now. So that way it's easier for me to add every carriage and I can just spin it instead of trying to hold it really awkwardly and getting every piece in. And do that side and this side. We're gonna try and push them down at the same time. Okay, the fun part is definitely going to try to be lining all of this up now so that it can get in there. So I got the first two pieces in, and now I'm just lining it up so I can add the third piece to the... It does take a bit of force to get it through everything, but I got the first side, so... Hey! Okay. Let's add in these carriages now. This is very intriguing. I think this is going to be my new favorite kind of puzzle to do, like 3D wooden puzzles, because the options are literally endless, and there's so many versions. Like when I go to the store and see them, and there's these mechanism ones, there's even telescope ones, there's some pretty sick versions. And I love that I can look back at it and it's not like plastic. Or like the sticker ones. The sticker ones I enjoy, but a lot of it's not even real. Like it's just hollowed out, printed copies. And this is, you know, exactly what they say it is, which is very sick. Just adding each carriage one by one, and then we will finally be done assembling the carousel. How freaking sick is this, guys? Like, this is so awesome. I've never actually gone in, but the thing I think that's so fun about these two is they look phenomenal with or without the extra detail. You could go in and paint this if you wanted to. I'd probably paint them beforehand and then let them dry on the sheet and then go ahead and pop it out. But it would probably be just a little bit more difficult considering, oh, this one came undone. But it would probably be just a little bit more difficult because the paint would have dried during the process. But you can still like color it in with a marker or whatever have you. And the result is still lovely. Okay. And then we pick that one. Can't have anyone falling out of these carts now. Gotta keep it safe. Let's say other side. That's one side, and that is the other side. One side, other side. And we're on the second last carriage. this is the last one. This is the last one. Yeah, I had an extra carriage left over in case anything happened. Again, love the packaging in this. This is phenomenal. Okay, are we ready for the big reveal? And 3, 2, 1. There it is in all its glory. A spinning carriage. Ferris wheel? Ferris wheel. Just like the picture. This is very cool. I love this. I think this is great. It turned out beautifully. The sanding paper is also amazing touch. It is literally so secure. And this is just amazing. This is literally amazing. This is freaking awesome. This is awesome. Alright, y'all. That's all I have for tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.